I know it's 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Sorry, being late again, but it looks like this is from here on is going to be between 9 and 10 o'clock. Uh, Again, just update today. We kind of have a few meetings. We finished a lot of paperwork today. It was a headache, but we got it done. And we have some meeting today, and we got one in-person meet today, and then we are gonna have virtual Zoom meetings tomorrow for sure. Some paperwork to get done. About four businesses tomorrow. Gonna have a meeting with a couple organizations who, so four business owners and two organization. I'm hoping I can still, put my words in there, with more organization, with people in rehab and people with the past record. I wish if I can just get hold of somebody in the county, that actually more interested. Yeah, we'll call you back and all of that. But, I don't know who I should contact. Maybe next year I will run as, or the next election, I will run as, governor or run as, executive judge for the county I live in, in order to get some stuff done. Our executive guy, county is kind of still doing some work. I know he's also busy. He's a doctor, so I'm pretty sure he's busy. And whatever he has more time, he put the time, and for the county, he's trying to balance his time. But really, it should be full-time job to be judge executive, for a county that's full of people. I know we're about 650 people in this county. Still, the amount decreasing every single day. People leaving, people selling their houses. Now I'm driving around and see people actually now everybody putting their house for sale. They want to move somewhere. Either people they retire and they want to move south and somewhere warm, because this area start getting to be like weather disaster all the time. A lot of rain, a lot of flood. We're getting a snow like this, a snowstorm we got. So I'm gonna stick in here for a couple minutes, to the people, if anybody has a question or anybody wants to talk about anything. Again, my company goal is to improve the community and help people out because we are in a low income community. So my company is trying to create a balance. First of all, the goal first, we need something or people called safe place called home. So if they have a leaky roof, we can fix it, from no cost to low cost. A lot of organizations that helping us, like our work for helping the community, for make the community alive. And second, also we are to help people that's in rehab and people that are past record, give them a second chance, give them skills, give them jobs, and then they let them decide. So I'm partnering also with a lot of business, so we can give them other people jobs or give them the training, and my company and other organizations gonna pay for it to teach them skills. So these skills will help them to figure the path to be self-sufficient. So for my company, I'm gonna teach them all kind of construction, plumbing, electric, roofing, siding, foundation. They don't like it and they want to go with a restaurant. I have some people go and want to do restaurant. I will try to partner with people. Hello, Victoria. How you doing? So, where are you watching me from, by the way? So, we will put them on the right path. We'll help them out. We will. There is a lot of organization that will pay us to help these people, and I think Kentucky done some kind of grant also for helping people out. You watch me from the phone? I mean, which state, which country, which. I know you're watching me from the phone. Most of the people have their phone on them. I'm talking to you from the phone with my cat. So my point there was I'm trying to do my best in here because I found my passion of helping people out. That's what makes me happy, and I think by me doing that, it can make the community makes a better community, and also my son, my grandkids, they gonna live in this community. What's her name? It's her. Pumpkin. Pumpkin Sabri. Because my son, my little man, he named her Pumpkin Sabri. She's busy. So, okay. So, because I believe we are just brothers and sisters, regardless the religion, regardless the mindset, regardless the color, the language, we're always can find a way to uh, communicate. So I will help every single person every way. So, by the way, we are not just doing construction and helping people with a rehab or people with past record. We also providing financial consulting and also budgeting. If you need any help with budgeting, if you need to help with any QuickBooks or any accounting stuff, we do that too. uh, if we can help you contact with any organization that help you to find a job or to help you with your startup business or anything. So we are not, as always, we believe the world is not just a competition. We existed for a reason. So multiple construction companies around here, we shouldn't be competition, in there. We should be improving the community. So we're not have to fight on the prices and tell me, I cannot do that or I can do this. Same thing about healthcare people, same thing about everything, everybody else. We supposed to be helping each other to improve our life. you know put the government down, and aside, put the government aside, because when you rely on them, it's going to take forever, and then you're going to be aged and you're going to still didn't get any help. So that's what I start with myself. I'm going to start with myself, and there is a lot of people, a lot of organizations that make donations and give grants to companies from Brazil. Emmanuel, Brazil, Brazil, Brazil. Faisal, Faisal. uh, Neymar, Ronaldinho, Ronaldo, Cristiano Ronaldo, here from Eastern Kentucky all the way to Brazil. So I'm a big fan of soccer, and also I'm trying to establish a middle school soccer for boys. Yeah, soccer team for boys, and I'm still trying to get hold of the principal to try to, I talked to him before Christmas. He said call me after Christmas. I could, talk to the board. I didn't get hold of him yet because or he's busy, but also they trying to put the schools many days off because the weather and the snowstorm. So I wasn't able to get hold of him. But here we're trying to engage with the community. Oh, guys, don't forget to subscribe and like my videos. We every subscribe that help us. Victoria, Emmanuel, everybody's watching me. Guys, anybody have a question about anything? We can talk about it tonight. Beside the update, only thing we have done today was my company. We supposed to get equipment this week, but due to the weather, we delayed it to the next week. We're hoping the weather will be good, and this week we just have more meetings, more paperwork with company through Eastern Kentucky, trying to get them involved in this program. We're trying to help people out, give them, many people, just give them a chance. They will be able to learn when they, especially when hands-on programs like carpentry, like plumbing, like electric, like welding, changing tires, changing oils in mechanical field, all of that. People, as regardless the education level, these people, when they put hands on and the hands on projects, either construction, mechanical, even if anything, people will be able to learn because it's a repeatedly thing. They will repeat it and they will learn it, and they will be pro in it. But you're gonna take it to school and give him few years to learn and bunch of money to spend. Why would we do that? Many people after high school, they don't have the advantage after, go get college. So they have to be in work. So many people, they just get confused, work at McDonald's and then jump go work in another restaurant and jump work in a mechanic shop. Now we will help them while they were studying still in high school, and also, uh, uh, community projects can come and help. We will pay you. We're not gonna pay you. We will pay you for doing this. So you will learn something. You found your passion about something. So here we are. We help people. And again, I'm originally from Egypt, but I moved to United States in 2017. So I want the place. I live in a rural area in Kentucky, a very rural area. We just surrounded with mountain, few jobs, county closed by 7 o'clock at night, 8 o'clock at night. Everything is shut down, very much. So this community is dying, and we live like in ancient Egypt, in ancient time. We are living. We are in a year of 2026, but here we still live in 2005, six maybe. So I'm trying to do my best to keep this community alive, this county alive, because people just moving to bigger cities so can get better jobs, so they can get better pay, provide for and I don't blame them. But why we not put the effort to make our county, or to be industrial, to bring businesses in here, make it easier for them to establish. So we have to do this in order for us to keep this, and this is gonna bring a lot of people here. Like this area one time, it was a coal community. We have a lot of coal mines. We're super busy. Even we have a big motel in this area because a lot of people working in this area. But after the coal mines are gone, this area start dying. And sadly, we are trying to bring it alive, and people they didn't want to give us a chance. So this is why I started with myself. And here I'm gonna help with the people who have no income to low income to moderate income to high income. I'm gonna help all of them, with construction. I'm gonna help the people with the rehab. I'm gonna help people with the past record. I'm gonna help everybody I can help, put them in to be a self-sufficient. And whoever watching me, don't forget to subscribe. Keep contacting, and I'm gonna do a 365-day series video. So I'm gonna do a video every day through 2026. Uh, Guys, anybody has a question about anything? Uh, let's say that. I don't know. I want to see the cat. I know that some other people probably they're sleeping now, and even my cat is falling asleep. Would probably fall asleep. She's already asleep. So, anybody has any question? Oh, and I still remember that guy from yesterday. So he said I look like Italian mafia and running out of the country from or running from a parking ticket, or flee the country. It's the parking ticket. That was hilarious. He made me laugh. He made my day yesterday. But we have a lot of people yesterday. We're talking. There's people from Brazil, from Colombia, from Argentina, from Egypt, from India, and I think one person was from Italy. I can't remember. It was Italy or Spain. I can't remember. Um, so I will just keep making a video. Keep touch. As a promise. I like to keep my promises. So again, guys, everybody watched me tonight. Sorry, I started late. I'm not gonna take too much time from you. So let's do a recap for what we have done today. Virtual meeting with businesses, uh, non-profit to profit organization, lenders, so we can take some money, and some also financial organization that wants to give us grants to do some business for the low income people, give fix their properties, to make them safe. For they are looking for a rural communities that less than 5,000 people. So our community is one of the very rural community, and it has a few small people. We have about 650, and the small keep decreasing. This is why a lot of this organization want to keep the businesses alive, keep the community alive. So I am here doing this, and I'm here to help people. So my uh, Also, as Jane Austen said, when I do this, I take his words, for my company. There is nothing like staying at home for real comfort. Jane Austen said that, so I kind of, this is the heart of what we do at Orascom. So again, guys, thank you so much for subscribing for my channel. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for all the effort, and the time you spend it with me here, talking to me, talking about anything. And again, uh, in these videos I make, we can talk about anything, guys. We can talk about politicals, we can talk about jokes, we can talk about financial, construction advice, anything you guys wants to talk about. We'll be able to just put it in the chat down there, and we'll discuss it in many different brains, many different vision. We come with the idea. Anybody has a problem, wants to get it fixed, guys, we can all discuss it here, talk about everything. Even my cat here can talk to us, and we can discuss it together. I'm not joking, but what my point here, together working as a team, people, we don't know each other, so we have a different mentality. We can help each other here. So guys, if anybody has a question down there, put it in the chat and let's talk about it. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel, guys. We will have so much fun, different languages, different cultures, different religion. The other day we're talking about religion, actually, and how that would affect the people. So I told him, guys, first subscribe to my channel, and we'll talk about it. No, I was just joking. So we were just talking about people, about how religion would affect the way you're thinking, and from stopping you doing something bad, or some doing something, or how that would affect you, and you even believe in God or not. So we were talking about everything, So it was lovely, that I have multiple countries, multiple languages, people, even people that are speaking Arabic, because I speak Arabic too. So أحلى سلام وأحلى تحية للناس اللي موجودة. That was Arabic. That was a big blessing to everybody. Arabic. So I mean, I've been talking to everybody, and as again, we were advising, some people wants to come here, or some people wants to finish their education and come, looking for jobs, either here in the United States, or travel to Europe or some other countries to find better job and making some money so they can start family and start a business. But again, guys, you have to find a meaning of what you really like. You're gonna live once, so found the passion you like, and work on it. You found yourself, you love helping people, then create non-profit organization or non-profit business, and you'll find a lot of people that will help you if you found that passion help you. If you find you like a trade, you like sell and buy stuff, open thrift store, people and sell, like a donation, they will donate you clothes, or and buy and sell, if you like to sell and buy furniture. If you found your passion about money, but money, to learn stock market, it's a lot of money there, and will keep your mind busy. When you found a passion about enjoying about what you're doing, you will really enjoy it every day. I find my passion about when I help people out. When I help people out, I love it, and I see the joy in their eyes. That makes my day. I know I made a family that's safe today. I know I made them self sufficient today. You know, when they call me, I will be right there to help them. And believe me, what you do today, you're gonna return to you tomorrow. So, what we're doing here, we're helping the community. In the future, when I come to the community, or when I look in the future, I will see, oh, people, this stay in this community because they know there is better way to. Absolutely. I'm a Muslim, alhamdulillah, and I believe God and pray 5 times a day. I wake up 5 in the morning and I play Fajr, and then I'll pray again 12:30, and then I pray again 3:30, and I pray again 5:40, and then the last prayer, at 7:05. And I talk to God, I talk to Allah, while I'm praying, and I ask Him for stuff. And tell me, don't believe in miracle? I believe in miracles. Happens every day. God has His mysterious way of working stuff out. Believe me or not. I used to work as accountant, and today I'm a general contractor. from being accountant, completely different field. But he put me this way because I found my passion in it. I found my passion. I love it this way. So believe it or not, God is right there. You know, He's a creation. He created us to worship Him at the beginning. But worship is not just in prayer. I cannot just pray and go do a lot of SHIT stuff after that. Then what's the purpose of prayer? So guys, just worship God in many other way. When I'm treating you, when I'm treating my neighbor, want to be kind to that person, want to be the kind to that person, want to be good to my family, want to be good to everybody else, you know, in the way treating people, in daily trading people, So you know what I mean. So it's in every way. So we have to be kind to each other. We have to support each other, because we are brothers and sisters. This then regardless the religion, the color, the language, they made it this to be good person. The way to get to heaven to be a good person. And don't blame yourself if you made a mistake. That's fine. We made a mistake. Pray to Allah and we pray to God, and this is how world works. So you be good. Make your goods all for example, let's put it this way. you know the good you made, if it's way bigger than the bad things you make, you know and where you worship God in everything or move in your life, you know inshallah you will be in heaven. I believe in heaven. God didn't create heaven and fire for nothing. No, to reward the good people, and put bad people in a bad place. Yes, yes. But also, again, let me put this in there. Mark, is that your name? So, Mark, you gotta look. You gotta read what it makes sense to you. Okay. Read in Judaism. Read in Christianity. Read in Islam. Read read about the religions. You know. Read about them. You know. You know. It has to make sense to you before you decided to be a religion, in a religion or not. People, they don't found some people. I met a lot of people. They don't believe in God. They think this is a life. That's it. After you die, it's done. No, it is not done. This is life after death. And I'm not saying that because I'm from Egypt, believe like ancient Egypt, and tombs and stuff. No, there is life after death. You know, and read about it. It will make sense to you. You know, and I'm so glad, Allah just created us to live, 60 and 70 and 80 and 90 and 100. That's it. Imagine, you live till to be 200 years. Oh my goodness, man. No, I wouldn't do that. You know, in order to be like for me to be a Muslim, and I have to believe in Judaism, and I have to believe Christianity, and I have to believe Moses, and I have to believe in Jesus, because we believe them. They are prophets. And then I believe the last prophet was Muhammad, peace be on him, and then combine them. And when you look at the Quran, or you look at the Islam, this is my opinion. And again, I'm open all to all the way we're thinking. You know, uh, when I read about it, it makes sense. And how to how to look at it this way. It made sense to me. It touched my heart, touched my soul, and I stuck to it. So, Mark, I mean, I appreciate you. You got to that point. We can discuss it. Thank you so much for getting us there. But don't forget to, I'd like to contact with you more. Mark, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. But again, everybody, my point here, or I'm making the video, every day to just give you the updates about my company and what we are doing in the community, and the way, if you all have any idea that can contribute an idea to help me, to help the community, to make it better for everyone, to create jobs, to create entertainment. Because what I found it in here also in this community, most of the people, their only entertainment is food. You know what I mean? Like when we go out, where are we gonna go out? Go out to eat in without putting name, go eat out in any restaurant. Oh, I'm gonna invite you to eat out. Why don't I invite you to go play football, to play soccer? Why do we have our entertainment just in food? I'm a big fan of food. I love all kind of food: Mexican food, Egyptian food, Mediterranean food, Italian, Russian, all kind of food. But what I'm saying is, why there is not a lot of cafe around in the rural areas? People, they can take my kid and take my wife and go there in a cafe, have a drink, or whatever, playing a chess or playing domino or whatever, you know. Oh, Site 19 Media Department, welcome back from here, Eastern Kentucky, all the way to where you are. So, we have Kellen, right there. Hi. So, that's what I'm saying. We have to create, you know, uh, beside, sure, we are helping our community of creating jobs and creating, helping, the problem in their homes. But also, I want to get more in there. You know what I mean? I want to make it like, I can go out anytime. I can walk. Why? One of our big problems is people don't walk anymore. Jump in their car, get to the grocery store. We need it. Why we don't have a walkway people can actually walk? You have your wife and you walk all the way to the store. I know it's probably 10 minutes walking, but that's fine. You're breathing fresh air. But most of the people now just get out of the house, get in the car, go to the store, get whatever you need, and get out. Yes, make UK great again for a piece of the world. Yes. Do you have any idea how we can make it great again? The problem is the capitalism when it takes over a lot of people that's taken all kind of money, and then the rest of them they don't have any money. This is UK from being great now to be the same thing in United States. 2% of the 2% of United States population have the money, and the rest of them they don't have it. Brazil, Yelmos, Yelmos, from all the way from Eastern Kentucky to Brazil. So, Argentine, uh, Portugal. Yeah, my wife is asking me, where Cristiano Ronaldo from. I tell Portugal, and she asks where is Messi from. I tell them from. Yeah, my son drew a picture for Messi, and you talk Spanish. I talk zucchini. You play Espanol? Hablo Espanol? Okay. Neymar, God. Absolutely. And ¿cómo estás? Bien, عتبة فيصل. Bien. ¿Cómo estás? Bien, Neymar, Cristiano, Ronaldo, Roberto Carlos. Yep. Sí. Yeah. This is I'm mixing like kind of Egyptian. When you go to Egypt and you walk in the street, you'll find the public bus. They call in the area name. That's they are going to, like, if they're going. If you're going to Faisal Street, you'll find somebody, at the bus saying Faisal. If you're going to uh, uh, if you're going to Texas, find people, driving from Kentucky and kept saying Texas. And people jumping to Texas. If people here from Ashland, going to South Point, Ohio, you'll find a bus in Ashland say South Point, Ohio, South Point, Ohio, and it's kind of crazy, but it's not really, just happened in Egypt, not anywhere else. Most of the people, they have their own cars. But that's what I'm saying. I mean, we are here. I'm talking to the people to give them the update about what we're doing, and we like here, talk to the good people, about everything. Talk about soccer, talk about entertainment, talking about everything. I live in Eastern Kentucky, exactly in a very rural area surrounded with a mountain, on a border of West Virginia. Where you live? Yelmos 7364. I hope this is not your name. Is it? So, so that's what I mean. I'm having fun with you guys every night. I'm so glad, I'm talking to you all. I usually have like about 30 minutes. When the store came, I did not hear a single thing. Hi, Mark. Welcome back. Oh, when uh, the storm actually right now, it's we can consider it's almost passed by. We still getting snow at night, but it's still a lot of black ice on the roads. But Mark, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Almost don't forget to subscribe so we can keep contacting with each other. Kill and thank you. So I forgot what I was going to talk about, but we're just talking about everything in here, and we're talking about the buses and public transportation, and what I was saying, about some buses, they have a person actually stand in front of the door and keep calling the places they are going, like. For example, if you're from United States here, is a public bus going from Kentucky all the way to Ashley. Yes, I am. 8KW 7MX. Yes, I am. I am Egyptian and I am also a US citizen. And 8KW, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. We'll send you our blessing from here in Eastern Kentucky all the way where you live. I don't know where you live. You can put it down there, if you want to have any thoughts. Bosnia. You know many Egyptians? I'm originally from Upper Egypt. Upper Egypt, we call it Upper Egypt, but Upper Egypt in the south, because Upper Egypt it's go like this, So I lived in yeah, above the Nile. So it go by the Nile. So the Nile kind of go this. We called it Upper Egypt. So, but before I left in Captain United States, I used to live in Giza, about probably 5 minutes away from the pyramids, Great Pyramids. When I go to the top of the tower where I live, I can see the pyramids. Uh, so, and I would like to send my blessing. I didn't catch your name, 8KW. I didn't catch your name there. I would like to send my blessing here from all the way from Eastern Kentucky all the way to Bosnia. Uh, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And we are here talking about how to improve your community and how to make it better for everyone. And I'm just discussing idea, and we're talking about everything. Mark right there, Mark, we're talking about some religion, and if you believe in God and if you believe in a heaven. So Mujahid, did I say it right? Mujahid, big salam from Bosnia. Have a great day, brother. Oh, you are my brother there. I got a new brother there in Bosnia, and I'd like to send them my blessing all the way from Eastern Kentucky, traveling from here all the way 7,000 miles to Bosnia for Mujahid. حبيب مجاهد من أخوك خالد. So guys, again, we were here. We'll talk about everything. It doesn't have to be what just my company do. Uh, uh, Yes, absolutely. I am killing. I will finish this video before uh 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, 10 o'clock your time, killing. So we still have about 20 minutes of talk if you all guys want to talk, or we can finish it before that. If you all have any thoughts, any thinking, any idea you want to talk about, uh, what is my background in San Cobb, Bose? You talk about this background or my background? You talk about my background. I have financial background, construction background, religion background. You know, no, I'm not a Mexican. Soki, California or Soki. And I'm not a Mexican. I'm Egyptian. And I would like, you guys don't forget to subscribe to my channel so we can keep in touch. I'm Egyptian. And one day I will visit Mexico. I am a Muslim, alhamdulillah. Authenticity? What is authenticity, Amy?
What?
Authenticity.
Authentic? Huh? Oh,
Authenticity?
ethnicity.
Yeah, something like that. Right, guys? Yeah,
Ethnicity?
yeah.
Uh, the ethnic group, or like socially.
Socially, I like to help people out.
Well,
This is,
no, I mean like
I mean,
where you're from, what
where I'm from, I'm originally from Egypt.
ethnic group.
And I born, by the way, in Saudi Arabia. And I lived in Saudi Arabia before we moved to Egypt, where is my parents originally. And then, I lived in Egypt for a quite while. And then before I moved to United States, I live my wife now. Me and my wife live in United States.
Oh, you have a
Uh,
wife?
and yes, I have a beautiful wife. She's driving me crazy. I love her, but this is how married life is.
Uh-huh.
So, guys, you all have any idea? You have any thoughts, any talk, anything you want to talk about? People from Mexico, people from Colombia, Venezuela, Russia, Pekin, from Italy, Rome, Spain, from Egypt, Cairo, Giza, Upper Egypt, from Saudi Arabia, from Dubai, from Qatar, Doha, from Iraq, from Lebanon, from Palestine, from Ukraine, from Germany, England. Anybody there want to talk about any kind of thoughts and idea we can improve our community for everybody? Poppers, what? Quit digging. So, any idea, guys? Anybody there? I know that somebody's watching me there, so we can talk it. I can just go ahead and do a recap about the video, and we ended up for tonight. But I'm so glad, guys, you're there. You're watching me. I hope you're all safe and warm in that winter storm. I hope you all had a good day, and have a wonderful evening. Um, and the people that are watching from me from overseas, I know different time. It's you have another day, so you have a day there now, a day light over there. I hope you all have a great day, productive day for everyone. And if anybody wants any financial advice, anybody wants construction idea, anybody would like to give me an idea about how to make the community feels better, anybody wants to talk about anything, religion, you want to talk about different cultures, you want to talk about different languages, different thoughts. We all brothers and sisters here. So we can talk about anything. It doesn't matter. I know I'm talking a lot, but I just like to have a good chat with you all and be positive. Be positive. Always be positive. You will never be failure.
But
Be
be realistic.
be realistic. But also one more thing, guys. You cannot call yourself a failure until you quit trying. Okay? So if you trying something and you failed in it, you're not gonna go to the same square. Believe me, you're gonna go to square one again, but you're gonna go to new square one. You already have some information about how to try. But also, while you were trying, try to read, try to get some knowledge to yourself. That will help you to make improvement. You know because you can just keep trying and fail, and keep teaching yourself. And there is nothing wrong with that. I'm just trying to save some time, you know. And you can look at it. You can give it a shot. And believe me, okay. When I used to work in a place, the first place I used to work for it, and I used to work as accountant. I have so much passion about how to drive a dozer and a loader, and excavator. So the business owner got me at this time. He said, you know something? The only way to learn how to drive those things is to jump in one and do a mistake. And this is how you're gonna teach yourself and then not to be scared of those. And he gave me a key for those, equipments. And this is expensive equipment. I'm not talking about a small little excavator or a small little dozer or a small little loader. No, I'm talking about 930K loader K. It's a huge, you know. And I jump in one and I load one of the trailers, and it was awesome experience. And I done it multiple times. Many times, they don't have the loader driver, to load one of the trailer. I will go load it myself because I'll have fun. Same thing when they want to dig, using the excavator, to dig something or do something. I loved it. Same thing about the dozer. Same thing. I just drive it around, play with it like a toy. And it's self-taught. He just give me the key and go have fun. This is the way, hands-on jobs that will teach people more than just the books, than just more information. Because if you take the information and going through the brain, and if you didn't apply it on things, you're gonna forget it. This is why you can find people, they have too much information about construction, but because they didn't put hands on project, they don't know how to do it. And you get another one, he's had somebody never go to school for construction, but he has experience that he can build multiple houses by himself. So just keep trying and be positive, and you don't compare yourself with anybody else, just compare yourself with who you were yesterday. You have more information today, and every day you're making progress, because God wants you to make this progress. He's giving you life every day. If you every day go to bed and wake up next day, then you're making progress. Yep, they done this too. They done this too. They teach how to grease it out and how to change air filter, engine air filter, cabin air filter, oil air filter, fuel filter. We change everything in there. No, the equipment is not gonna maintain itself. You gotta grease it. You gotta know how to change air filter, especially cabin air filter in the summer. Collect a lot of dust. Cabin air filter, the engine air filter, the fuel filter, the water separated. Water fuel separator filter. All of this filter, I changed them myself, and I used to work as a counter, but I had fun doing that, to just to learn, to get the information, to have an idea when somebody talking to me, so I have that idea. No, I'm not Israeli. I am Egyptian, and I am a U.S. citizen too. Millionaire explorer, millionaire explorer, Mystrium. Guys, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and John Boji. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Yes, yes, there is a lot of different grease. There is a red grease, for high temperature. There is a blue grease. There is multiple different grease to use for the equipment. You cannot use the same grease for the same equipment. There is a lot of grease. They are different. So when somebody telling you grease, the grease is multiple different and also, the difference between grease point and where is the air hose attached to refill. Good one, good one, good one, good one. So, yeah, guys, that guy, Mysterium, yeah, he's taking good points. He has a good points. Yeah, guys, it's good to teach people, and they will love it. They will find a passion, but don't make them feel you're giving them an order. You know what I mean? Make them like, do you not want to know how to do this? Just give them information. Some people will look at it and they want to do it. But find some people when you obligate them to do something, they kind of take it offensive themselves. Yeah, we'll tell people how to change air filter, how to change fuel filter, how to change water fuel separator, filter, how to grease the equipment, where is the greasing points, how to put air in the tire for sure, this is like ABC, how to change tires, how to use a trailer, how to park a trailer, from utility trailer to 52 foot trailers. you know uh, People, they are willing to learn. People, they are willing to learn. People, you just give them a chance. Trust in them. Believe me, when you put your trust in somebody, they are willing to learn. Believe me, you can get a lot out of them. And I tried it myself. Many people, they have that trust issue, and I'm not telling you I don't have trust issue. I have a trust issue. But I experienced this and I learned it through hard way. When I used to work as accountant, my house flooded, and the contractor that stole the insurance money, $36,000 gone, like this teamed out. And then I stayed 2 years and a homeless, and I have I have to teach myself, and go to school, to be a skilled contractor. So I teach myself, I teach myself, and went to school too, and now I'm willing to help the community. I fixed my house, created a company to help myself and help the community. Uh, and bring a hammer so that you can beat on a hose if it gets clogged from not using the slick pack program. I like to have you on my channel, man. I know you're a funny guy. I love it. I love it. Hey, are you a mechanic? Because this is what I heard from mechanic guys, all the time. You know. And now most of the new what we are using actually with our equipment is powered, powered, tools equipment. Now, before we're using that grease gun and you're trying to push. Now most of it is now powered. We use a Makita, a Milwaukee, and all of this stuff. Make it easier to maintain, and also we got what's something called a maintenance book, a regulator, something to keep up the dates, for changing oils for the equipment, they changing, even if the cooling system, everything, uh, that's great. I have my stepson. He's passionate, is mechanical. He love to take stuff out and fix them out, and try everything. And he found he's passionate in the area, and he likes it. He took it as a hobby. So he's working as a truck driver now, and he's taking it as a hobby. When something happened in any of our car, in a family car, he's the first one to step in to fix it. When he has time, because many times he's on the road driver, so he is all over the place. But when he has time, he will jump and fix it, changing tires, changing oil filter, cabin filter. Something happened with the misfire, he will change the spark plugs, coil. You want to change, the serpentine belt, or you want to change, anything, he will do it. And it's good to have somebody in the family to do this, and especially in a rural area, we have probably couple mechanics that serve the whole area, because most of the mechanics, they want to make big bucks, they have to go to the busy places. So yeah, here guys, that's what we were talking about everywhere. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel so we can keep in touch together. I have about 6 minutes left before before I'm done for tonight. You guys have any questions? Anybody have any questions? Anybody have anything to talk about? Uh, anyway, let's talk about food in that last 6 minutes. I'm not trying to make you hungry, but I'm a big fan of food. I'm a big fan of food. So you'll find me, exploring the. I ate a lot of Egyptian food. I'm trying to fix it in the United States in here, but I have a problem with ingredients sometimes, so I have to improvise. Um American food, it's okay. They don't have multiple choices. When you go to Mexican food, they have multiple choices. You go to Chinese restaurant, they have multiple choices. One time I went to Egyptian restaurant. I think it's either in Lexington or Louisville. Can't remember, but it was a buffet. Oh man, I ate until the food was over here. You know, I cannot even breathe from the food, the amount of food I ate. Uh, Korean food. So I kind of try to like I like to try to fix the home so I can cook. I can cook. And one time actually, I will take you guys with me while I'm fixing food, and we'll fix something together. I fix multiple things, and I kind of mix. Like today, I fixed something called cream cheese fettuccine, and then I add some turmeric to it, and some fresh garlic, with a little bit of green onion, and when it come to add some salt and pepper, and some about half a stick of butter to it to make it also that taste, and then I mixed it and make it on a low heat, and then I ate it. It's something different. Same thing about marinating the chicken and the stuff like this. I can like kinda, I have probably about maybe 150, 200 different kind of spices. And when I visited Egypt last time, I brought with me 55 pound of different spices. Can you imagine that? And I'm using it to give flavor to the rice, give flavor to the chicken, and give flavor to the meat. And we kind of mix everything together, and we try like one spice at a time. And guys, it's the same chicken, same meal, but different flavors. And it's all of it natural spices, nothing chemicals, nothing manufactured or something. No, no, all of this is a natural herbs, and it's amazing. I try also the eggplants. I don't know if you all know what is the eggplants is, but eggplant when you try fried, and you try add some tahini and some fresh garlic to it, and a little bit of either vegetable oils or olive oil, a little bit, not much, because when you add too much, it's gonna make it that oily taste. You're not gonna like it, because I tried it before while I'm mixing it until I got to the right ingredients. But here, guys, I'm a big fan of food. I'm a big fan of drinks too, coffee, tea, herbs tea. We have sahlab, different kind of juice, all of it natural herbs, nothing chemical in it. Trying to stay healthy. Save your guts, save your health. Um, so I believe that's all what we have today. And so let's put a recap of what we said. So we started this video with about the updates, about the only thing we have to done today with the company, virtual meeting, zooming, and they have 4 businesses and they have 2 organization. And tomorrow we have also about 4 businesses, 1 organization. We're gonna have a meeting with, and then we delayed bringing the equipment this week because still a storm out there. So we're hoping to get the equipment next week, and I believe that's what we have done so far today, as the 28th of January 2026. And then we start talking to you guys about everything. I have Mark in there. We talk about religion, and we have some uh, uh, mysterious numerous. We talk about some mechanical stuff, and some people ask about. I have Kellen in there, and they have what's her name? The first one, Victoria, and I have Emmanuel, and I have Site 19 Media Department. All of you guys, and I have Heartlist and Yelmos, and the guy from Bosnia, Mujahid from Bosnia, brother from here, and I have Soko from California, and I have Insane Cop Posey. I guess I've read it right. I'm sorry if I said it right. That's funny. So all of you guys, I appreciate you all so much for interact with me on this video. So this is all the recap, and you're what? Right here. Can you see it? Go this way, this way, this way, this way, this way. Okay, guys, I guess don't. Hey, Down syndrome, Jesus. I guess don't forget to subscribe in my channel. I'd like to see you here again. So, oh my, gosh, God, I don't know how you got the heart to do that. So, I guess Kellen, is about to go to sleep. So I believe that's it. But guys, yeah, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and like my videos. I guess that's all that we have got in here today. You all guys have any question before we hang up? I will stick here for next 30 seconds. So guys, anybody have any questions? We have 20 seconds left. Any questions? Any thoughts before this wonderful evening? Before we head to bed? Yeah, I'm gonna drink some herbal tea. Kind of stress go down a little bit. So, see you all, guys, and you all have a great, wonderful evening. And again, 365 days series videos. And don't forget to subscribe and like my videos. And we will see you tomorrow, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum.